Yo, it's your boy Mr. Box Office from Mr. Box Office TV, back with another video. Arsenal 1, Tottenham 0. And it's not like I haven't told you this before, by the way, because it's not like I've not seen what I've seen before already. When people were telling me I was an idiot, I was told that I don't know what I'm talking about, I didn't know what, I'm absolute shameful and everything else. And I'm seeing the same things I've seen before, again. Yes, we didn't play too badly in that sense. I don't think we did play too badly in that sense, in terms of the way we played. But at the same time, Arsenal had the composure to end up winning the game, and Tottenham Hotspur come with absolutely zero, and that's it. Let's just break it down for you, bringing it down and looking at the start of the first half. When we look at the first half, Arsenal started okay. Yes, they didn't have their Declan Rice, they didn't have Odegaard. But when you looked at Jorginho and Partey, the thing is that with those two midfielders, and looked at our midfield, there's composure there. They understand the game. Yes, at the start, the pace of us, we got the better of them. We had the better chances. The problem is with Tottenham Hotspur at the moment, which is what I've been complaining about, why we said that the transfer window wasn't that great. We don't have great wingers. And we've got a striker at the moment that's really just getting started. Let's just say that, and that's it. And really, Tottenham Hotspur, when we had the chance, it was a cross over the box, and we had that chance that unfortunately we just didn't do enough to get that goal. You could see the writing was on the wall. You could see that Arsenal were just soaking up the pressure, just soaking up that pressure. And as soon as the first end of the first half, we could see that Arsenal will get in control of that midfield. Even though there was good play from Tottenham, and to be honest with you, coming back to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium now and seeing it for myself again, yes, we do play some good football. Yeah, we do. I'll say right now, at the back, we pass it really well. Yes, we do. In the midfield, okay. But in that final third, that's where it breaks down. Unfortunately, quality is what we're missing 110%, unfortunately, because you can't do it with Johnson, who again, I'm sorry. Anybody tells to me about Brendan Johnson's going to get any better, I'm sorry, don't even get me started on him. He is not good enough for our club. He's not good enough. And again, Son. People talk to me about Son. Okay, Son may look good in terms of stats, but he's not doing the same things he's doing before. A Son, the Son that we had before was booting it in the back of the net from 10 yards or outside the box. He had the arrogance, like the Aston Villa striker yesterday. You saw Duran booting in the back of the net, top corner. You don't see none of our players doing that. You saw Kulusevski at the end of the bloody match trying to do it, but then Kulusevski's a disappointment, like always. So this is the thing that's been frustrating me right now. The thing that frustrated me right now in terms of seeing Tottenham at the moment. We're just not good up front. And Arsenal knew that. Because when you see Saka going down the right-hand side and he's getting past his man, he's causing Udogie loads of problems. You see 2 or 3 men on him. When you look at our wingers, Johnson, they're not even worried about him. Not even worried about him whatsoever. So I'm sitting there saying, well, who's got the better wingers? Who's got the better strikers? It's quite simple. And that's it. And this is what was the difference today. And that's it. Yes, defence as well, not great as well. Because in the major moments, look what happened. Corner comes in, we score the goal. But again, I'm going a little bit too far. But yet, in the first half, we were looking. We did have good spells of the play. But when we got tired, Arsenal got better. They understood what we were doing, started to know how we were playing, started to know how to stop us, and then they started getting control of the game. And then the more the control that Arsenal had, Tottenham Hotspur lost their composure. And this is the problem I've had with Tottenham Hotspur for a very long time. Composure is just the word that we've been missing for a long time. And it's not come from Bentancur, I can tell you that for a fact, because Bentancur at the moment for me, shown me again today why he's up and down for me, where he's not good enough in that midfield. 110%. Another player as well I need to talk about, Maddison. James Maddison. Again, Bentancur showed me why he's not good enough in that midfield, because Bentancur didn't help Maddison. He was coming always too deep. And when you see Maddison coming deep, you know we've got problems. We know we've got problems because you know they're going to be struggling. You know, straight away. And he was coming deep too many times, and that was it. And Arsenal knew exactly that we were not. They just had us there, and that was it. Arsenal had a chance with Havertz. Martinelli going down that right-hand side, crossing the ball in. Havertz hitting it. Good save from Vicario. And unfortunately, luckily, didn't reflect on Romero's hand, who's tried to defend really well, and that's it. Again, another ball coming through. Martinelli coming through the right-hand side again, or it was the left-hand side, and he shoots right at the goalkeeper, and Vicario makes a good save again. So Tottenham Hotspur, you could see that Arsenal were grinding out chances. They had the better chances than us, even though we had early good parts of the play, and that's it. And they were just gaining that confidence. And the thing that reminds me of Arsenal, the way they play today, it's kind of very much like Manchester United back in the day. The way that they soaked up the pressure. They soaked up the pressure and then just hit us straight on the break, and that was it. And that was what summed up Arsenal for me. People said Arsenal didn't play well, but Arsenal knew how to game management. That's it. And for me, that for me shows you a team about they know what they're doing. They know how to get a game done. They know how to start the game and finish a game and end up with the result that they want, and that's it. It was one of those frustrating games for me, because on the other hand, you see parts of Tottenham, especially in that first half, that we were actually not too bad with some of the players we have. But it's just quite simple. Unfortunately, quality-wise, we are just not great at all up front, and that's it. And Solanke lost his confidence. You can see he's losing his confidence because he's losing a little bit more of that game. He's not getting into the game anymore because we're not giving any chances, and that's it. And that was quite simple in the second half. Even though we started okay in the second half, you could see the goal was coming. You could see the goal was coming from Arsenal, because Arsenal were just biding their time and just kept on biding their time, and that's it. And it did come in the form of Gabriel. Cross coming right over the top from the corner. Cross coming over the top from the corner. And then Gabriel, who was free in the box, headed it back in the back of the net, and that's it. 1-0 Arsenal, and that was it. And that was really it for it, to be honest with you, because Tottenham Hotspur were just absolutely useless after that, and that's it. And the thing that really annoyed me today, what did he do? What did Postecoglou do? He brings on bloody Timo Werner. I mean, for goodness sake, where are we going with this? And I don't see no Bergvall, who I was told is a generational talent. I didn't see no Archie Gray, that I was told a generational talent again. Alderbert comes on, doesn't do nothing, but again, why do we put him in that position again? I mean, it's quite annoying to me. It's quite simple to me what's going on right now. Everything I said during the transfer window, everything I said during last year, because our club don't buy quality players. We get promising players and expect us to do something about it. And this is what we get. This is what we get. And that's all I need to say, and that's it. So then after the goal, we did absolutely nothing. And that's it. And yeah, we did endeavour, we tried to play, but we were just playing in Arsenal's hands, and that was it. They were just starting the game. They had a few chances, Arsenal, on the break, on the counter-attack, and Tottenham Hotspur just weren't there. And the thing that annoyed me is that, like I said, for me, what I thought we should have done is maybe play Maddison on the right, or play Maddison on the left, then you've got Son probably on the right, then you've got Shankly in the middle, then play the bloody youngsters. Because the thing is, though, if you're going to put all this pressure on them, just start them. Play Bergvall, play Archie Gray, you know, and then at least you've got something different to just go at the end of the day. But what we did, we played the same old players, like Timo Werner, who you can see he's bloody struggling, and that's it. Alderbert, who he needs somebody next to him, because at the moment Alderbert he's raw. You can see he's raw. He's not there yet. He's not there at all, and you're putting so much pressure on him, and that's why we struggled. Solanke was getting more and more out the game, as it comes. He puts on bloody Sarr for Bentancur. I mean, Sarr is not a player that plays in the number 6 role. So what's the bloody point? What is the bloody point? It was just some strange decisions today where, for me, at the moment, and you know what I feel about the manager, I will explain it in another video, because this video is definitely coming to explain to the people that have a go at me and say, well, what I said to you, I didn't believe in the manager when he started, and now I don't have any belief, and it's now for the board to show me that they're not going to turn this manager when the fans turn, because he's going to get turned on. He's going to get turned on, and most of the fans are leaving the stadium afterwards. So, for me at the moment, it's just it's kind of, you know, it's just kind of what I'm frustrated at the moment when I see what I'm seeing at the moment. We're not doing what we're doing at the moment. We haven't got the quality. Yes, we play good football at the start, but when we lose that momentum, the other team can get in. And good teams like Arsenal right now today, they know how to just ride through the struggle. They can ride through the pressure and soak up that pressure and then hit you. And they did it today. And unfortunately, good teams know how to do that. And I think the next couple of weeks are going to be very interesting. Brentford's not going to be an easy game, because he saw what happened against Man City. They gave him a very good game. I think the interesting game right now is going to be Manchester United when we play away from home against Manchester United at Old Trafford, because they're not all there either. Manchester United, it's not very good there still. It's all up and down with them. So that's going to be a very interesting game. But Arsenal are definitely going to be fighting for the title this season, chasing for the title this season, definitely. But for me, Tottenham Hotspur, there's so many glaring things that I've been explaining so many times, and you know, I'm still not there with Ange, not there at all. I was not there from the start. I wasn't that guy that was saying, "Oh, I'm going to give him a chance." I said, "Well, no, the board needs to give him a chance and stick with him through hard times," and they're going to have to stick with him for a very hard time now, and show that they really believe in the manager. And for me, that's where I'm going to start doing, and that's it. And for me, there's no difference to me right now what I'm seeing at the moment, what I saw last season. Yes, we're playing better football, yes we are, but in the final third, it's the same thing. Crap. Absolute crap, even with Solanke up front. And the only thing that you can look at is the manager, because you've got to coach these players better. Individually, make them better. But also, you need quality as well, and we've not done it. And the fact that we're not using Archie Gray and not using Bergvall says to me, why did we bother in the first place? Why do we bother with Archie Gray when Archie Gray clearly is not ready? Put him on loan again. Bergvall, if he was that good in pre-season, play him. And that's it. And the frustration for me is because I get a lot of abuse. It's not just Saba, it's not just Stelios, it's me as well. But I don't talk about it too much. I don't say it a lot. Yeah, I get abuse. I get it from a lot of people. But the only big difference is that that's fuel for me to just keep on doing the videos and keep on saying, if you don't know, get to know. That's all I need to say every single time, and that's it. Because I'm going to still be talking every single time, and no one's going to shut me up, trust me. And that's it. So this is Mr. Box Office again. at the Tottenham Hotspurs stadium. Really, it was I'm back in the stadiums. I should be saying back in the stadium, but really not a great back in the stadium. Let's just say that, and that's it. Back to reality. That's what we should say anyway. But you'll see me back soon with a video again. More videos coming soon on Mr. Box Office TV. A disappointing result, but not really anything of surprise, and that's it for me, and that's it. Keep liking, subscribing, and as like always, if you didn't know, get to know, support your boy, Mr. Box Office, subscribe and like, and come on you Spurs. And I'm out. I've had enough of this crap.